Hello, sir. Good
Sir,
morning.
yes, I'm ready now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can start.
Dear participants, yes, sir. Uh, I, our heartiest welcome to Dr. Ashok Matan here for the session for technical communication and effective presentation. Over to you, sir.
Yes, okay. Sir, PPT is visible, sir?
It's loading, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Now okay?
Yes, sir.
Should I proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. You can proceed, sir.
Good morning, friends. Today our talk on this FDP is technical communication and effective presentation. Okay, here we are. And after that, acknowledgement and references will be covered. Just before that, we should have technical presentations. Now, this technical communication, it is a means to convey the scientific, engineering or other technical information. Because when it is technical means we should highlight with these engineering aspect, technical aspects or professional aspects, what we call. So these are coming under that. Now, some individuals are designated as technical communication or technical writers because there are different, or when we are submitting our data on patent office or in PhD guide, and in that way to write that faculty or subject in which we want to guide or do the research. So this is coming just like that. Technical communicators are technical writers. Now, in engineering, on all universities, there is a faculty of engineering and technology, and in that subjects are there: mechanical engineering, civil engineering, thermal means electrical engineering, electronics engineering, different disciplines of engineering. These individuals use a set of methods to research, document, and present technical process or products in which this we are using these technical methods. MATLAB is there, ANSYS is there, different softwares are there, C method is there in computer analysis. We have to do some data collection using data analytics, using R, using different types of data collection. We have to use that, collect that data systematically, and we have to present that. Having some assumptions, some hypotheses, and we have to test either T test, F test, whether this will be significant or not significant at that. Whatever assumptions we are making, we have to certify that these have been done. We are finding that during these elections, there are predictions that this party will win this number of seats, this party will win this number of seats. Means they are having some scientific means data, but that is not accurate. Almost 20 to 30% variation is there. Hardly one or two professional organizations where the predictions are correct, not exact, correct to some extent, but it is not confirmed because that depends upon the number of participants or the respondents, how they are representing. Because respondent might not disclose their secrets to which party they have means voted or franchise their votes. Hence, that is not that much scientific method, but here, yes, yes, everything is okay, na? Hello. Yes, everything okay, no problem. Hello. Hello. Now there are different. That is, technical communication is transactional. It entails a purposeful transaction between sender and receiver, which provides a specific information for practical and specific purpose. for informing, instructing, and persuading, and is usually geared toward the needs of a specific audience, because here our target audience, target customer is fixed. Ki for whom we are doing this research or for whom we are using this technical communication. Then technical communications produce a wide variety of documents and other products such as proposals and requests for proposals, then technical or research reports, then documentation records, product specifications, user guides. Yes, everything okay? Hello. Now these, there is then technical or research reports, then documentation records and product specifications, then user guides, step-by-step instructions, procedures, manuals are there. Then online help and technical support is also possible. And reference information, just like encyclopedia style information or Wikipedia, we are using that from which where we are. Just we want to just fundamental aspect, then we are using this Wikipedia. Then consumer literature that is available about the public, about their regulation, safety issues, etc. And their pattern also, consumption pattern also. Then marketing literature means market research is there, marketing strategies are there, their product specifications, brochures, promotional literature. Suppose we want to launch a new vehicle. Just now electrical vehicles are on the cards. Electric buses are there, electric scooters are now coming. In that their specifications are there, their brochure is there, then promotional literature is also available. Then technical journalism is also there, just like we are having that these found in trade magazines, and even there is one industrial products finder journal. And this, that is just like magazine in which maximum data is available in technical aspects and plus the information of the products. Almost all technical or engineering products are advertised or displayed in that industrial products finder, that is magazine. 8 to 10 years back I was referring that because that was offline, and it is also online, is also available. IPF online, if we Google search, then it will be available there, and that is in PDF form. And because nowadays hard copies are not circulated because of this COVID pandemic, hence the majority of the now journals and magazines are online. So this is there, IPF online, Industrial Products Finders. So that is published from Bangalore. In all data, even technical articles are there, technical information is there. Then product specifications are also there, and even we can there is one trade mart also. They are also online. That is, they are displaying that, and online data is available of each product. It is highly designed form of communication that requires practitioners to have a heightened awareness of the conventions and the rhetorical situations, that is audience purpose and context in which they are communicating. Now suppose we want to purchase a technical, just like lubricant is there nowadays, in which that lubricant mobile or any other company that is publishing or advertising that, in which that it is bound that they should display or advertise on the vehicles because it is lubricant. This is for lubricants are used only for automobile and engine purpose, engine lubrication. Hence, the design means advertisement related with the scooter or two-wheelers or four-wheelers should be there. Because this is also using that conventions also. Suppose if we are using any lubricating oil, then SAE 20, SAE 40, SAE 60, SAE 80, or suppose any company now wants, because in India we are not having marketing aspect in petrol, but in other countries that is there, and in which this even, but petrol companies they are advertising not for petrol but for lubricants and greases which are used in four-wheelers and heavy vehicle trucks. Because for petrol they are not advertising because there is no any aspect of marketing of the petrol because it is limited to 4 companies. Of course, SR and Reliance they are working in private sector, but their percentage is very meager in decimal, even less than decimal percent. Now, these technical communications can take many forms depending on the purpose and intended audience. Now, this is technical writing which is adapted from a book called Scientific Sailboat Racing by Ted Wells. So here we can take that example. Now, this significance of technical communication, why we should have technical communication, what is use of that, why we want that, why we should invest money and time and take professional advice from any consultant, because here consultant will be technical person who is knowing all the aspects of engineering. Suppose I am from mechanical engineering, then consultant should have each and every information related with mechanical engineering, or if any product is there, then I should display that. I should know the details of each and everything of mechanical engineering aspects. So this is safeguarding design and manufacturing and protecting the consumers through accurate and informative document, because nowadays consumer awareness is increased and we cannot cheat the customer, we cannot misguide the customer. And suppose you are false claiming anything and that purpose, that product is not fulfilling its expectation, then probably, of course, in India there are very rare cases of consumer cases or consumer courts are there in India also, but their cases are very meager, almost negligible. Whereas in US and other European countries, there are lots of cases related with consumer courts, because there the public is much aware. They know their rights. Consumer rights are there. If we are selling any product and if it is not fulfilling its expectation, it means specifications, then probably the customer might pull that company in the court, and compensation is also there, penalty is there. Hence we cannot misguide the customers. Hence good technical writing will help employees understand and complete job tasks more successfully. Now, how this technical communication is different from general communication? This technical communication addresses particular set of readers, because now suppose I want to sell the calculator. The calculators can be of different types, but scientific calculator is used for engineers. When I was studying in B in 1981, I have purchased that Casio FX81, and this is scientific calculator, and means that up till now, even today also, Casio is the only leading market leader, which is referred or used by engineers almost in all engineering colleges and IITs and other institutes, because Casio has made that goodwill with them. Of course, its scientific versions are advanced now. Now even majority of the institutes now they are allowing open book system of examinations, and so we can utilize that scientific calculators while examination, while other test assessments, because even though it is open book system, but its pattern of questions is so hard and so practical. The engineers they have to utilize their analytical skills, their intelligence. Just taking the pages and writing from books, it is not possible because the questions are of that nature. Means we have to use that our analytical skills, our intelligence there. Now help readers solve the problems. This technical communication is helping the problems settle problem resolution. Then reflects an organization goals and culture, and is produced collaboratively. Probably some of the companies might be manufacturing this in collaboration with 2 or 3 companies. Users designed to increase the readability and consist of words or graphics or both, because sometimes in engineering we are having some just like words or these graphics in which we can understand what is the significance of that specific symbol. Suppose alpha is or alpha, beta or gamma, then sigma is there, square root is there, differentiation, then integration, and then different scientific and statistics and algebra, mathematical. We are using some specific words. So these are engineering works, technical works, or technical graphics in which that just one symbol, one word symbol represents the complete line of that. So that is possible with the help of technical communications. It may contain various different types of documentation such as user manuals, because we are using that user manuals. Suppose you are purchasing any washing machine, with that user manuals are supplied. Suppose you are purchasing any mobile phone, 5G mobile phone, and in that some user manuals are there. We are purchasing any two-wheeler or car, in that user manuals are there, in which all details are there, specifications are there, then instructions for servicing, up to what kilometers we should do that servicing, first servicing, second servicing, or when we should lubricate, or what can be the starting speed. We cannot, suppose new car we have purchased and up to 1000 kilometers we cannot run beyond 200 kilometers per hour, because we have to limit it up to 100, 120, unless until it is crossing nearly. That range can be product wise, car manufacturer wise, but up to 1000 hours we cannot means run at optimum speed which the company is claiming. Because nowadays we are observing that Hero Honda and Activa and other companies, they are advertising that this Hero Honda is giving mileage of 90 kilometers per liter. But this is giving when it is working or functioning or running on the ideal standard test conditions. Just like as suppose a two-wheeler is there, Hero Honda, and it's a company is highlighting that this is giving 90 kilometers per liter. For that, the road should be as good as airports roads. No any dust will be on the road. No any suppose road surface will be totally smooth. No any speed breakers. No any traffic disturbance. Then only it is possible. Then product descriptions are there. All specifications are written in that. Then text for proposals are there. Text for offers are there. Even some we are finding nowadays. Some companies in these supermarkets or D-marts and Super Bazaar, Big Bazaar, they are providing some offers, 1+1 or take 3+1 free. So these are some of the offers in which these use it. Then test and measurement literature, in which whatever we are testing and measurement equipments are there, we can use that. Nowadays, new medical concept, these equipments are coming in which we can take our blood pressure and heartbeat. Even nowadays oxygen monitor is there, in which we do just put our thumb or our finger on that equipment that is coming within 1000 rupees, and in which oxygen level, whether it is 98, 94 or below 90. If it is below 90, then that is the risk problem, and chances of COVID can be there. Means lungs infection can be there, and we can take that test, antigen, RT, PSR, any other test, so that we should be comfortable. So these are now coming in this test and measurement literatures are there, and their equipments are now coming during these COVID days. Even we can take that blood pressure with the help of that. No need to go to any medical doctor, because during this 1 hour, last 1 year, even doctors were not diagnosing. They were diagnosing only on online, because offline they were not. They were avoiding that risk of COVID to them also. Hence, online medical prescriptions were possible. Just you show your medical or family doctor and send them that reports ki your BP is this much, their oxygen level is this, and pulse is this, temperature is this, and he will prescribe and we can take medical prescription online. So this was possible during last 1 year. This is the new concept in medical prescription, online medical prescription. Then sales documentations are there, training documents are there, in which we to means train the any means a person or any operator who will be functioning that. In the training document, training information is there, or operating instructions are there. Then reporting and support documents are also there. Suppose any problems occurs, then we to report that, or any suppose you purchase any TV and any problem occurs, then we to submit that. Some forms are there, feedback forms and operations forms are there, in which we can submit that key what problems occurs and after how many number of hours of operations this situation arise or this fault occurred, and we have to intimate that to their sellers or producers, and they will give us warranty. During warranty we can take that. Because my phone was some problem was there, I have gone to that Samsung office and they told me you bring that original bill and we will within warranty period we can. There was the problem of motherboards, and this particularly this M21 and M14 models, that is the problem of motherboards in Samsung mobiles. So this is majority of the cases. Hence they are providing that services, and warranty is there. Then stock lists are there, then data sheets and catalogs are there, and detailed catalogs are provided by companies. And help systems means toll-free numbers are provided by these companies, and they are providing that service to us, in which we can lodge our grievance, and within a time limit, within 1 or 2 days, their service engineers are coming and they are rectifying the problems. So that is there. Then some of the important features of the communication are, that is, it is very well structured using standard templates, concise and simple to understand for readers, then accurate, no scope for fiction is there, then comprehensive, complete in itself, accessible and searchable easily through terms and conditions and heading, then subheadings, indexes, then general communication, basically called casual talks, but on the other hand, technical communication is somewhat formal talks, where both parties are aware about the specific topic of conversation. Now, here are the different characteristics or differentiation, how general communication is there and what technical is covering. Now, in general, it contains the general message, but in technical, it contains the technical aspects. Then general, it is informal in style and approach, where it is mostly formal. In general, no set pattern of communication is there, whereas there is set of pattern. Then general, it is mostly oral, where in technical, it can be written, it can be oral. Then in general, it is not always for a specific audience, but technical can be specific to one special class. Suppose a special audience, suppose anybody, if he is engineer or engineering, civil engineer, mechanical engineer or computer IT engineer, and this will be specific related with that. Now these days drones are there, drones are using majority of the application even now in general life also. To here this can be specific audience can be there. Now general communication, it does not involve the use of technical vocabulary or graphics, but here it requires graphics and symbols. Then the reality key, what is technical writing and communication? For that we have to submit that proposals and requests for proposal, then technical reports, research reports, then documentation records, then user guides, online help, technical support. Now this effective presentation, how it can be, how we can make that effective presentation. Giving an effective presentation means working with both audience and the topic, because also I have to observe whether my audience is listening or they are sleeping. Now you are not able to see me, I am not able to see you, but both are working on our own. I am giving you instructions or discussing and you are listening, and repeatedly after 10-15 minutes I am confirming whether there is any problem or any whether I am actually audible or not, that repeatedly I have to take that precaution. Huh? You are audible, huh? Everything okay? Anybody? Yes. Anybody from party audience? Then think about the audience point of view and what they have in common when planning a speech. Then appealing to emotions in great way. Then there are 15 tips for these killer presentations or effective presentations, what we call killer. Actually, we should call that effective. Now, first is maintain eye to eye contact while presenting and smile. Because if I am making eye to eye contact and I am not smiling or not giving good, or if I am eye to eye contact and anxiety and I am having in some mm, means wrong emotions or anger, then it will not be effective. I should give smile at least. Uh, I am happy with lecture delivering. Otherwise, it will be message I am forcibly giving that lecture. This should not be there. Okay, because of your smile, listener means any expert who is delivering his lecture, he should have some good smiling feeling so that the audience will be happy. Otherwise, idea will get means bored. This should not happen. Not only does the exude confidence, but also helps your audience to connect with you and your subject. It also helps to feel less nervous because one of the tasks and difficult task for audience and particularly teachers is to become an audience or listener. That is the most difficult task for any teacher. Teacher can deliver lecture up to 6 hours throughout day, but if you tell him ki you listen 1 hour, so you can imagine what can be his emotions or her emotions, because we are habitual of giving the lectures, we are less habitual of listening the lectures. That is the problem for teachers. Hence, we should, and when any lecture is going on, audience somewhat become nervous because probably this time, some of the time, the topic can be of their choice. Some of the time, they might be in other mood because of their office constraints or family constraints or other mental status. Some stress might be or daydreaming might be going on, and he might feel nervous. Hence, we should, experts should means at least have happy and smiling face. In presentation, it should be eye to eye contact so that this means audience is attentive. Now, use of gestures and facial expressions. Sometimes I to use cite some examples, some facial expressions, or suppose any explanatory sign is there, then I can means to have just like surprises expression. So smile and show that you enjoy the topic and you are confident in you are presenting. Means whenever I am presenting, at least I should be means having some expressions. Ki I am is comfortably giving the lecture, not forcibly or under any stress. Then third is avoid the distractions. Often you will not be able to avoid the use of ads. Sometimes now in this situation, my camera is not functioning, means not permitted. Oh, I have confirmed from means your coordinators that they said ki they have from their side they have locked that camera. The reason they might be knowing, but here actually this I'm not able to see you. You are not able to see me. What my face is, what your face is, who are you, who am I? We both are in dark because camera is not working. And actually, this when means the lectures are going on, the camera should be there functioning. Or when offline lectures are there, in that sometimes we not be some heavy ads are there. Then but the power is not in the classroom. Then we have to use these chalkboards, blackboard, because if anybody is habitual of using only this slide presentations, they might find difficult. They might find uncomfortable. Hence, we should, when any person is teacher, he should be comfortable with using chalk and boards. That is our prime Means without that, it is not possible teaching, frankly speaking. Now you may need to use a laser pointer to show something on the screen, because or write on the pen or write something on the flip charts. Because when we are using presentation is going on with this PPTs using, then we should use that laser pointer so that I can highlight what is the point there, or suppose any means functioning of any equipment or functioning of engine is there, IC engine is there, then I should utilize that pinpointer or laser pointer so that I can explain that how it is functioning or how this failure is happening there. So this is possible with the help of laser pointer. Or suppose if it is not possible, then I can write that on blackboard with the help of nowadays these smart boards are coming, flip charts are coming, in which we can write with the help of color pens. Now to avoid distractions, the audience get into the habit of putting down tools you don't need. That way you will not be tempted to deal with them in the past. You will have to raise your hands free up for gestures. So we should use our hands whenever any explanation is there, because if I am explaining anything and I am in classroom, so my hands should be means functioning 180-degree minimum. This can be in any side. So we should utilize that. Then tip 4 is be prepared, practice makes perfect. Because if we prepare before the presentation, we will feel more relaxed and confident. Because we know what are the means technical terms, or what can be the questions there, or what can be the doubts of any audience or any listener. So in that, when we are preparing, we are also preparing for what can be the questions or what can be its possible answer solutions. So this is possible. And if I am giving this, or if you are preparing or you are delivering the lecture for first time, some of the audience might be young teachers, and in that we are given some new subjects in some time in some institutes. It is not desired that we will be giving the subject which is our specialization subject. Sometimes we have to take the subject which is of not our interest, and forcibly we have to take that. So hence practice makes perfect. So we have to make that 3-4 times, then only perfection will be there. So here are some ways to make you prepare for presentation, that is rehearse in front of a crowd, because if you are working or delivering the lecture in more number of audience, you become more comfortable. Your confidence building is very high. And if you are presenting only just like this is going on, probably you might not get that much confidence. Because I am not knowing audience, or suppose the camera is on also, that in front no any face I am seeing. Because giving lecture in classroom and giving lecture on this internet, that is very different psychologies are there, in which teacher psychology is also affected here, because some of the teachers might not be comfortable, or even if I am given totally new subject, and at that time I can be failure, I will be having less confidence there. Whereas the subject which I am of mastery, then without any help I will be covering that 2 hours lecture without any book or without any learning material. So this makes confidence. Then take notes, then experiment, time yourself, because we here to make the time limit also, time management also. Because how much time to devote for particular topic or area, that is also time management is to be there. And moreover, I should be in the class within before start of the session. Today actually I was late because of some constraints, and because my student they are opening as per their normal time, hence I was not knowing I will be just one lecture before. Hence, I was late for that. I am sorry for that, but we will cover your full time, and all topics will be covered within due time. Then record yourself also. Then fifth tip is be confident. By appearing self-confident, we convey to the listener that you are confident in topic and have prepared yourself sufficiently. Because any lecturer who is delivering lecture, and from his words, from his his expressions, we know how much comfortable he is. So this makes them, and that is the more important, because unless and until you are confident, you will not be means your lecture will not be effective, because audience or students, they are so sharp, and they know even if you are working in any private college, this is the one of the challenge. In Pune, it is the challenge for new teachers are those who are less confident, and students are not listening to their teachers, and they are complaining about their behavior to their management, and the teachers are out of the system. That is the problem in Pune and major metro cities in private colleges. Hence, this confidence will make you permanent. You will be, if you are having that much confidence, then you are successful person. That is the one of the secret of teaching. At least in teaching, you should be self-confident. You have thorough knowledge of your subject, and definitely whether your management is a private or government or semi-government, any organization or multinational companies or any foreign entity is collaborating, definitely you will be successful. Because command indicates how much comfortable you are and how much knowledgeable you are. That is the secret of that. How you can be successful. Hence, confidence building is the most effective to remain in the system. Then try to relax and not appear too stressed. Even though you are having some stress, don't show that in your words, on your face. Another tip for advanced speakers is step out in front of the podium and walk out around the room and get closer to the audience. Because when podium is there, we are actually in a classroom teaching. Podium we use less. When lecture is going on, then podium is the majority of the time used. But when we are teaching any subject, then we are using chalk and boards. Then podium is less used. Podium is used, but very less time. Hence, we should get closer to the audience also. We should move around the class when it is offline. This executes self-confidence and helps in attracting audience attention, because when you are moving in the classroom, every student is attentive and they are knowing that now teacher will come to their side, and definitely if there are any mistake is going on, or these loose talks are going on, or the pocket discussions are going on in the classroom, definitely they will be stopping that. Then effective beginning and ends. Good presentation skills can help you in captivating your audience straight away. In order to do that, you should start your presentation with a bang. Many studies show that if you capture someone's interest straight, there is good chance you will listen to the rest of the presentation. Because in time, what I am doing, I am telling you my fact. Suppose my topic is going on, and I ask the students what can be the additional or subtopics or areas where you are knowing in addition to this. And some of the students, those who are really bright, they raise their hands and they are telling, sir, this is also going on in this area, and new development, this is happening there. And hence this attracts and makes you popular in the image of the students, in the image of listeners. Because when you are motivating the students, then the students get motivated and they are coming closer to you, and they are knowing that their voice is also heard. And we are respecting the student, at least he is knowing better than us also. Hence, students respect you more. That is the which I am experiencing in my college. Now, you should also give an overview of the time and structure of your presentation. This outline should run through your presentation so that you can always assign the individual contents. And in the meantime, we should also give some assignments, some tasks to some groups also. What I'm doing, whatever is new development is going on, and I'm just giving them the points this is going on. Now, suppose drones are used. Now, drones are used for in majority of the areas now. But the other side of the drone use was by militants, in which they have attacked that Srinagar airport last 1.5 months back, and they have put that explosives with the help of these drones. But we are not recommending drones for this terrorist purposes. But since we are engineers, we should also know how to overcome these drones. Of course, we are in favor of using the drones for peaceful purpose. But suppose any person who is using drones for that, then engineers should be having some knowledge or some technique how to reduce that or minimize the impact of that, or how we can track that. Because nowadays some drones are that they are not coming the means in the radars. So they are not means captured through these radars, and they are means coming in the region. And this was happened because of that thing. Some of the drones now they are so advanced that their images are not coming captured in that radars and other means sensors, and hence they have been successful there. But we should develop that because we are engineer. We should do that. Nowadays, on the planes they are coming, then bulletproof planes are coming. Bulletproof, then these submarines are developed. Our bulletproof cars are there, just like for VIP. Any US president or Indian prime minister is doing on, then bulletproof cars are there. So we should make that technology. Okay, how we can make that means positive purpose, for a good purpose, peaceful purpose, not for negativity. Then speak freely. The headline speaks for itself. We should make that as good as key. They are our friends, they are our sons and daughters. Then only students will be coming closer to you. They will discuss with you, they will raise their questions, and they will be comfortable. Otherwise, if you are in the class and just like Hitler, and one side is there, and you are not permitting student, because listening for 1 hour, it is also one of the means challenge for students also. To you cannot put them in this chain or janjir. You have to put that. We cannot do that. Right? Sometimes we to make them permit. Ki you raise any questions. What are your suggestions? What are your questions? What are your doubts in that? And the students will be enjoying the class. That is there. So we should speak freely and slowly and clearly. If you are not confident and you are not presenting, try using note cards. Now, note cards previously these were used. Now I have not seen any note cards are there. But keep in mind, no continuous text, but short, concise bullet points can be there, just like we are presenting PPT. Then avoid filler words. In order to make your presentation flow as smoothly and confidently, we should avoid using filler words such as so, and so on. So we should not minimum or maximum. We should utilize full. It is maximum, it is optimum, it is minimum. Or just like in when we are writing, etc., we are writing etc. But when telling, I cannot, or etc., I cannot tell etc. I have to repeat the word etc. Or suppose any authors are there and more than 5 authors are there, and then we are writing at all in references. So just like this, we should avoid that. In speaking, in writing it is okay, but when we are delivering the speech, these words should be avoided. For your listeners, these words convey insecurity and inadequate. Probably some of the students might not know what is etc. But etc. they will be knowing. And this student might not be knowing at all. Teachers know because we are using this for journals and conferences, references. But the students might not be knowing. Then bring along something to share. Whenever we are delivering, we should bring some handouts, some pamphlets, or some other means learning material, so that our presentation is more effective. Or we should give these notes to students, so that because the students will not be referring each and reading each and every line now when class is going on. Definitely at leisure time at their home they will be reading that materials. Hence we should give them either PPT, either some pamphlets or some, if it is in the word form or in soft copy, we should send them either WhatsApp or email. They can share and they will use that. Use different types of media. We should use that either Blackboard, either this PPT, either group discussions, either even nowadays this social media is also used, in which just like Kaun Banega Crorepati, there is social media in which audience they have to poll that and right answer can be there. Same we can utilize nowadays because it is now almost every student is having smartphone and we can use that. Suppose you are giving any question to any whole class and you are in the classroom or during this, now you are the audience, you are sitting throughout India. or throughout world, and I'm at my place, I can give you one assignment just like going class is going on. I will say this is the question and you have to submit through this platform, social media platform. So you will be submitting that and answers will be coming to me. So this type of tricks we can use that, or some videos and flip charts we should use. And actually now here in my place, at this place, a whiteboard or blackboard is not there. In classroom it is there, but we can use that. Then use effective pauses also. So I should pause for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I cannot continue without break. Just like train is going on, it should not be happening. We to assume that some speed breakers are there, and hence we should keep some pauses so that audience, they will be becoming listening whole words what we are telling, whole sentence they will be listening, and we should use our speed so that each and every sentence is read and understand by the audience. I am not just like news reader, in which this on news channels we are finding there's news readers, they are reading the news and simultaneously the pictures are going and videos are going on. But here it is not possible that way. Video can be there, but it can be, speed can be somewhat slow, so that whatever is going on, because we are in the classroom. In classroom, students are listening, learning, and understanding. Hence, we should have some pauses in that. Then speak the language of the audience. Here, that is the most effective or means successful, or the means students will be more comfortable. Even though you can be very expert, you are the Nobel Prize winner teacher, but if your language or your understanding or your concepts which are not understood to the audience, then it is of no use for them. Hence, we should speak the language of the audience, what they are understanding. Even though they might be local nowadays, Hindi, now AICTE has made new latest developments regarding language development. Now in 8 languages throughout India, these we can degree can be BE degree can be taught now. They have permitted 8 to 10 languages. I read 8 languages in one of the news last month. AICTE has made this now engineering degree teaching will be in the mother tongue. Suppose you are in Tamil Nadu, then Telugu means Malayalam will be there. Then if you are in Telangana or Andhra, then Telugu will be there. And if you are in Karnataka, then Kannada language will be there. If in Maharashtra, then Marathi language will be there. If in Punjab, Haryana, then Punjabi will be there. In Assam and Northeast, then Assamese will be there. Or Bengali will be there. And even in Andhra Pradesh, the majority of the residents or the students are Muslim, means they Urdu speaking. Then in Urdu, we have to teach that. So these 8 to 10 languages have now been permitted by government. Even UPSC had made that in Urdu also these IS and IAS exams are now going in Urdu language also. Because considering the audience or the applicants choice, the government or UPSC had made that they will be more comfortable in their writing and understanding. Hence, we should speak the language of the audience. Because even if I am perfect in English, but the students are not perfect in English, means I have to go to that at the root level. Yes, everything is okay. One minute. Okay, now. Okay. Because nobody is telling any question or any audience wise. Hence, I am Gulgi, whether is there any audio break? Okay. By which time I have to continue?
Yes, sir. You can continue, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Now, next is engage with the audience. The way to make them involved. Otherwise, loose talks will be there. Students or audience might be losing their concentration. And so, at sometimes we will to ask the questions or keep them engaged. Either give them some assignments or raise the questions at random so that the students will be attentive. And we should deliberately ask the easy questions so that the students can answer and their confidence will be more. If we ask a difficult question, probably the answers of these might not be known by the teacher, and we are asking the student. At that time, we will be failure because suppose we ask the difficult question to students or audience, and that answer is not known by the teacher, then probably our whole impression will be zero. Means whatever we are asking, at least we should know. In case anybody is not answering, then we should answer ki the answer for this is this. Because in class, the student might not be knowing that because they are learning for first time. They will not be knowing. In that case, if we raise the question and ask the 5 to 6 students and nobody is able to tell them, then we should give the answer. Okay, for this is the answer. Then student, your impact will be more. Because the students will be knowing that this teacher is having some caliber and some knowledge. Then don't fight the stage fright and take deep breaths. Just like you are taking deep breath and just like you are having some means fatigue, this should not be there. It should be comfortable and no any fear should be there, and positive enthusiasm we should implement. Then choose the right angle on standing during a presentation, because we should, if we are on the stage or front of blackboard, then we should be in the center, because our class we should be seen, or we teacher should see the face of each and every student, and our voice should go to the last person who is sitting in the last bench. Otherwise, our impact will be comparatively not effective. Now, you have a free stage without a podium, because in classroom, even though we are not using podium, but we are having that stage with us. We should use that. You have a podium at your disposal. Podium is there. We cannot change the location of podium, but from podium, at least we can. That is one of the educational psychology, that podium makes the presenter more comfortable, because during when podium is there, one mic is there, PS system is there, and in that we can see that. And in some podiums, some we can keep our some notes, print pages or handwritten pages in front of our that small platform, and we can read that, go on reading that, because probably we not be knowing all the contents mocked up or no, but sometimes we to refer some just like notes points, and we can elaborate them, explain them. Then 31 tips to improve presentation skills. That is, start planning presentation on the paper, then avoid written bullets on the slides, make ideas stick. If you make a mistake in presenting, don't panic. If any mistake is happened, no problem, we can rectify that. Include the audience also, bring the audience forward. Make everybody turn off their electronic devices, because when it is in classroom, we should advise the students to please turn off their mobiles or some any other recording system is going on, so they should be off, so that in case because mobile is where some urgent calls can be there, and so we cannot restrict the students ki you need not bring mobile, but bring mobile and keep them silent modes or vibrant mode or off, so that this will not be disturbing the whole class. Remain flexible, let the audience direct the content, lean forward to make a point, don't read your slides. I should not read only slides, I should discuss also. Don't try to say anything on the screen, because on the screen I will not say, I should say when I am facing the audience. Try not to prove it within your slide content. Try to make 1 point per slide. One by one should do. Set your stall out early, consider getting outside help, engage the audience at the start, use examples. That is the most example. And engineering and technical, this is the compulsory because daily new developments are going in every field of engineering. We should cite that examples. Involve the audience, then know your audience. We should know who is our audience. Now you are attending the class. The whole means audience, whether in that or some professors are there or some young lecturers are there, I don't know. But I should consider कि in this classroom some senior persons are there and some junior most persons are there, and I should cover both, considering both. Because if senior persons are there, then it is means easier for me to discuss, explain. But when young are there, I have to go to some root level. Then be positive, summarize, keep it short, turn off the projector, need to be yourself, don't spend too much worrying. Practice, 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 make that. Vary your pace and pitch, use mirrors. Think about your audience, not about yourself. Slide don't make good handouts. You should use that handouts. Now, different golden principles for effective presentation are discover the universal value that moves your audience. Know the many facets of your audience. We should know what are their likings, from which background they are coming, or what they are attending the class, why they have joined the that particular course, particular college. We should consider so that we will be able to cover their expectations, fulfill their expectations. Otherwise, nowadays feedback system is so powerful that they will be complaining against the teachers. They are respecting, but if I know respect is to be commanded, not by demanded. So I should command that respect. If I'm not able to convince my audience, my target customers, then probably they will be complaining against me to the organizers, and that is the most danger point. We should not means means fall in the clutches of that sort. We should take that precaution. Ki those who are, because here you are spending your time, and time is more critical. And you should respect your time also. Ki whenever you are spending your time, you should gain something. They don't want to hear about you. I should not explain about myself. I should explain about yourself. I should know your expectations, your feelings, how you are feeling, how I can means elaborate further. I should not have limitations about me. I should explore the potentialities. See how it can be more effective or how more data can be provided to you. Then find a protagonist and the worst that can happen. Means we should have both sides. Tell the truth. I should highlight the truth. Ki what is, and lie to me means a television series that is lie to me. That was the case of that negaphobia, in which they were lying that, and this was the problems and weaknesses of that. That should not, even if it is there, we should highlight that ki this is the problem. Now I started my session of an hour or 45 minutes late because some constraints on my side were there, because my peon, he don't open before 10:15 because it is their regular time. And hence I requested madam ki I will start at 10:15. Then so actually I should have started 9:30, but this started later. I should tell the fact what was the reason for my late starting. At least you will be convincing that there were problems. Some problems can be of network side, problems can be now clerical assistance, or some problems of electricity can be there, some internet network problems can be there. So we should consider that, and because during this online, these are the drawbacks also. In offline, it is not key. You are in class and I am coming, and even if light is not there, internet not, then I will write on black and board. It is in the offline. But in online, so many parameters are affecting that, and we should consider, and we should frankly highlight that these are the problems which we are facing. Then use the 3-act structure. This 3-act is not something that requires a genius to create. It is observation on how much being naturally tell stories. Try to make every present 3-part narrative. Act 1, that is sets up your story, contains the obstacles your main character, and act ties everything up. Then make sure your visuals are relevant. Make sure that PowerPoint is not your enemy. You are using that as a friend of you, as an add for you. You cannot put the responsibility for a bad presentation onto software. Even though light is not there, I should have alternative arrangements. In my mobile also nowadays 4G, 5G mobiles are functioning, and we should utilize that. In case light is not there, then I should explain on this my mobile, so that working should not happen. Or suppose on your side, if this light is not there, then on mobile you can listen that, or you can log in that. Then every slide counts. Whatever slides are there, these should be significant. These are not reports, these are not documents. Every one line, whatever I am explaining here, it is having some significance, some specific purpose. Prepare yourself and be relaxed to make that. And make time fly. Life is good when you don't want an experience to end, because we should go on learning. Time is with us. We should utilize that. Leave your legacy, let your audience spend that moment with you and forget about time. Because when you are engaged with your audience for 1.5 hours, we should engage them. I should not tell ki now 11:15 is going on and I will stop. That is not there. Unless and until my audience requires ki sir, we want 10 minutes more discussion, some more new data we want, then I should have some flexibility with me. Now, and the next sub part of this is acknowledgements and that, and I will be starting that slide 1 minute. Huh? Now this another slide is visible to you?
Yes.
Acknowledgement, references, style. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now here, when we are writing a report, the way to acknowledge the and reference, make references, we to cite that, and these are how we can cite. This is within 15 minutes I will wind up that, and how references and styles of citations are there. Now how to choose a citation style. There are two types of citations, that is in-text citation. Throughout paper, at the end of a sentence you are citing, and another is work cited page or reference list, which is in the last, that is we call that references. And there are different types of citations are there. So in that, 4 types of citations are there, in which we are finding that first one is the APA, that is majority of this is used, majority of the journals, conferences. American Psychological Association, they have recommended there some syntax and templates and sequencing pattern in which how we can refer or quote the reference of any reference material which we are using or referring, and we should refer that. Another is MLA, that is Modern Language Association style, and this is used by humanities, and this just like humanities departments in the UGC system are there, and in our APA we are using this in engineering, pharmacy, medical, psychology and sciences. And third is the Chicago Turabian style. It is used by business, history and fine arts, and Chicago notes and bibliography in history, and Chicago author date in the sciences. These are the different types of citations, and in this APA reference list, it must be on a new page at the end of a document. It should be centered. It should be alphabetically by the name of first author, and contain full references for all in text references used. It should cover all whatever we use in the text, in bracket, square bracket. All references should be cited at the end. What is happening? Suppose we are writing the reference of this file number or author's name. and this 5 number is not added in that. So this should not be there. It should be there. If it is 5, then in reference list 5 is the of which author, that should be there. Here we are writing 5 and in the 5 that is not there or it is different, that should not happen. This 5 should be that. Then these are the author rules in which we are finding that this author surname, then initials, means surname first, then initial, then date published or year published, means 2022 or 2021. Date means here majority of time it is year. Then title of the source or this key, what is the title of this paper or location of the publisher, then publisher and retrieved from. Suppose it is from any website, then we should use that. This is DOI or it is the www HTTP, wherever reference we have taken. Nowadays DOI is digital object identifier system is there, which is used by these popular or Web of Science indexing journals. So here initials means these initials are separated and ended by a period, that is we are finding Michelle JA. This Michelle comma then J point A point means we are using that abbreviation form, hence J point A point. If there are multiple authors, then these are separated by comma. Here this is the example. And many authors with same surname initial add their names in square brackets. For example, Medley James, then in bracket James. Then data rules, data refers to date of publishing. Here actually in majority of the time here it is year of publishing or month of publishing, not exact date, because we are knowing journal volume it is either August 2021 issue or September or July issue, not 23rd or 24th August. Hence here it will be year or month and year. That is, if the date is unknown, then ND is used in place of that key. It is not known. But here we are using that year. The format of this changes depending on what is being referenced. And this URL, this is used if the source is online source from internet. And publisher rules. If in the US, because in India we are using 2 languages. In one means English or Britain language or British language, and another is US English and English or London English. Both are English, but their pattern is somewhat different. We take examples of mirror, summarizes. Mirror may in that MIROR is now coming, whereas actually in India we are using MIRROR. And summarize, SUMMARIAC. But if it is coming red, then this should understand it should be JD. Analyze. These are some of the where we should utilize, but whatever we are using, it should be same. Hence, majority of the journals, whatever they are publishing, they are using that you should use this language, this English, either US or Britain means London language, or British English or US English. Okay, then there are 2 basic concepts, in-text and that, and endnotes or footnote or bibliography at the end. Then scholars writing in the science and social are typically used in citation, while humanities scholars utilize endnotes and footnotes. While 2 basic approaches to citations are simple, there are many different citation styles. Then what is a citation style? This way appears format depends on citation style, which is set of established rules and conventions. And Modern Language Association, this publishes as the University of Chicago Press or journal, such as the New England Journal of Medicine. So they are using this Chicago Press. Then what citation style should I use? That depends upon. But actually in journals, this is specified by that particular journal, and they are writing that and they are providing that templates. And accordingly, we have to use that. We cannot have choice in that. Because they have to follow universal process. Hence, they are writing. Hence, for simplicity, they are providing that template to us. We have to use that. Now these are some of the examples of APA, ML and Chico style. One by one we go, in which these examples of APA and ML are, that is produce online writing table live site, and here it is one of the example of APA, American Psychological Association, in which he is cited one paper in which he is written by Frank H, published in 2011, and its title is Walls, Dogs and Rearing Reinforcement. Complex interactions underlying species differences in training and problem solving performance, and this is published in Behavioral Genetics Journal. And here it is, that volume is there 41 by 6, and this is the page numbers last. During these pages, between these pages, this is covered. 832, 839 number of pages it is covered. And here one thing is there, this title or the name of this journal, it is written in italic. Means we should identify that this is separate. If it is same, then we will not be. And after that, we are finding that after that title, there is full stop, not comma. And this volume, that is 41 volume, and issue means month, that is 6 means June. And it is published in 2011. Its page numbers are 8302, 839. This is a page type. So this is available in Sciences and Rockefeller's libraries. This provides tutorial answers to frequently asked questions and more. Now Chicago style is there, same pattern, but here some changes are there. In Chicago style, what we are doing, this is there, author's name is there here, but the title of the paper is in the inverted comma. To this one, inverted commas are added here. Means these are identifying the title of the paper. And same here, that is this, and the number it is included. After that, 2 points are there, and after that, means these page numbers are there. Now another pattern, that is Modern Language Association, and they are writing this same pattern, but here we are finding here this title of the paper. Here year is going in the last. Here we are finding your title name is there, author name is there, then title of the paper, inverted comma, then title of this journal, that is in italic, and here that volume it is 41.6, and year is in the brackets, both brackets, and page numbers 839 to 39, not 839, it is 830-39, and it is in the print media, means it is print volume is there. So this is the case of Modern Language Association styling. Now this MLA style, it is available in the Rockefeller library. Then these are available in this some Rockefeller library and other universities. The Purdue University online writing lab is there, and we can use that. Even nowadays, some means professionals websites are there, and they are asking, just like typeset we are having in our college. This typeset website, they are just you to put in the Word form, Word file. I have to submit the paper in Word file, and they ask you in which format you will be requiring this template. You will be requiring either MLA, either APA, either any other, or IEEE or Chicago style, any whatever there are 5 to 6 patterns are there, and even IEEE they are requiring in double column format, whereas majority of these are in single column. So we have to put that. Then this is their example direct quote cited in that. Here we have to write that. Then here this references, it is within brackets. Here we are finding that last slide, in which that source, that is the title, means names of the authors, then year when it was there, then full stop, then title of the paper, then journal, that is italic. and that is 23rd, 5th and page numbers. So these are the different styles of referencing. And we to follow that template which is prescribed. Majority is APA, but some they are using as per their own style. Now from my side, this is okay. Now from your side, if any questions, welcome. Yes, anybody having any question or suggestion, welcome. Hello. From my side, it is okay now. If anybody questions, they can ask. Yeah. Yes, I have told, but nobody is asking. Probably either they might not be having or they are listening. Na? No problem in that. Okay. Okay. Please.
Hello.
Shrutika ma'am, you can unmute and you can ask.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, tell me.
Good morning, sir. Actually, I am a fresher in academics, so I am making one research paper. But when I take the references from the other sources, it comes under the plagiarism. So
Yes, it
how
will
can
be
I
coming.
change that?
It is coming in that.
It need not be changed. Is it
No, we
okay if
cannot
it
change
comes
that.
under the
No,
plagiarism?
no. So plagiarism can be recovered or removed provided you are having your own language. If you are
Uh,
taking same to same from any published data, then it will be coming because
uh,
authenticate identifies that.
but sir, I'm talking only about the references. We cannot change the references, right?
No, because that template, because there is pattern also in journals. You have seen that ki in Scopus and WebOps and in Scopus
Yeah.
journals, they are writing ki cite this as, and this is there. We cannot change that, but we
Yeah.
can change. We can change if we are following different styling of references in our paper.
Okay. Okay,
Just
sir.
like here, 3-4 examples I have quoted in which either it is MLA or
Yeah. Yes,
APA
sir.
or Chicago. In that can be there, but title, name of the authors, title, year, page numbers, volume, this will be uniform.
Okay. So in
Just
that sense, we
sequence
can
can be
change that.
changed. Only sequence we can change, but not the contents or
Okay. Okay,
title
sir.
of the paper or names of authors. We cannot change.
Okay.
It
Okay,
is
sir.
there because it is their work and we cannot remove them.
Hmm.
Just for
Okay, sir.
our convenience template purpose we can do that, but these contents will be there. Even some of the journals I have seen they are citing and writing this you can quote 3 to 4 citations they are putting same papers, different citations which you are using either APA, either MLA or either Chicago or IEEE.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Any other questions?
Dear participants, if you have any questions, you can raise the hand so I can able to give the credentials.
Okay, everything okay now?
Yes, sir. Sir, we have one more person.
Yes, tell me. Yes. Welcome.
Yeah, Radhika ma'am, you can unmute.
Yes, tell me.
Radhika ma'am, you can unmute and you can speak.
हेलो सर, गुड मॉर्निंग।
Yes.
सर ऐसा मतलब कोई थंब ऑफ रूल है कि पीएचडी थीसिस में यही स्टाइल होनी चाहिए, या कोई रिसर्च
हाँ।
पेपर है तो उसी में रेफरेंस स्टाइल यही होनी चाहिए, कि
हाँ,
वी कैन रिफर एनी ऑफ द स्टाइल?
हाँ. We cannot change. We have to follow that guidelines.
नो सर, आई मीन एपीए स्टाइल से ही रेफरेंस लिखना है या एमएलए स्टाइल से ही
So
रेफरेंस
that
लिखना है?
suppose you are doing any PhD research work and you are submitting PhD thesis, then on their particular university they are writing that style also.
ओके ओके
Even
सर,
template also times in New Roman, then font will be 12 or single spacing, double spacing,
ओके सर, ओके
paragraph.
फाइन।
That every style is there. In
Okay.
at least in Sant Gadgeva Amravati University, I have seen that in their ordinance they are writing that all clear instructions are there. Every
Okay.
institute they are writing in that you to follow this pattern only, that template only. Otherwise, this can be revision or this can be outright rejected also, because majority of these papers are rejected because of these simple fundamental mistakes or errors.
Okay.
Not errors,
Okay.
we call mistakes, because on our own we are creating that.
Okay. Okay. Sir.
Hence,
Thank you.
of course, there is some more work is there, some pains we have to take, but it is there, and we have to follow that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Yes. Any
participants, any
questions?
other person ask any question? You can raise your hand so I can give the credentials, so you can unmute and speak. Any other questions? I think no other questions, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Should I leave?
you, sir. Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, sir.